Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Raygo Reactions, or if it's your first time here, welcome. On today's episode, we're going to be listening to Punish the Monkey from Mark Knopfler's album Kill to Get Crimson. Now, I actually checked out this documentary a couple days ago. I did a little watch along, which you guys can check out. It's a documentary of Mark talking about the Kill to Get Crimson album and how it was made and where he recorded it, he goes through the songs. So I haven't actually heard many songs off this album, Punish the Monkey being one of them, but this was requested by one of our subscribers by the name of Seth, who said this is one of his favourite Mark Knopfler songs. So I'm intrigued. Without further ado, let's sit back, relax, check it out, and if it's anything that I feel like I need to try and replicate myself, or try to replicate myself, the guitar's there waiting for me. Hit the subscribe button. Without further ado, let's get into this.
They're driving long nails into coffins. You've been having sleepless nights. You've gone as quiet as a church mouse, checking on your rights. The boss has hung you out to dry, and it looks as though punish the monkey, let the organ grinder go. Talking to a lawyer, are you gonna pretend that you and your employer are still the best of friends? Somebody's gonna take the fall. There's your quid pro quo. Punish the monkey. Punish the monkey, yeah. Punish the monkey and let the organ grinder go on. Here comes a policeman. He won't be sidetracked. He's asking about a smoking gun. He's after the bag.
Sounds like the Shadows. Those type of very singular notes which he's playing, you know, those. Whoop. You know, there's like kind of singular notes. It always reminds me of the Shadows. That notes that aren't, he doesn't play any notes together at the same time or conjoin notes, so two simultaneously. It's just very spaced out, almost kind of. And I'm not a massive fan of Santana, but like Santana playing, but in a better way. I think the songs on this album are very different from what I've heard up to now. From his, it's like, it's not very folky on the songs. Let me go through the playlist in a moment, but from what I've heard on this album up to now, it's not very as folk as Mark's been, is it? Like, you know, on Privateer, and that's very folk. This was like almost in between them both. I like it though. Very shadowy. But that's a different sounding instrument as well.
It's a quiet life from here on in. You've dropped your poison cup. The telephone is ringing, but you're not picking up. Time's up, sir, Lord Flunky. And everybody knows we'll punish the monkey. Punish the monkey, yeah. Punish the monkey. Let the organ grinder go. Punish the monkey. Punish the monkey, yeah. Punish the monkey. Let the organ grinder go. Punish the monkey. Punish the monkey.
That as well.
Punish the monkey. It'll punish the monkey.
What a good tone as well. That sounded very different to what I've heard of his before. Very different. I'm going to check out Kill to Get Crimson. Okay. So on this, you got True Love Will Never Die, The Scaffolder's Wife, The Fizzy and the Still, Heart Full of Holes, We Can Get Wild, Secondary Waltz. Not heard any of them. Punish the Monkey. I've heard True Love Will Never Die. Punish the Monkey I've just heard. Man of Geneva I've heard. The Fish and the Bird, no. Behind with the Rent, no. In the Sky I have heard. This album is quite... I think this actually stands out as something that's very different from Mark Knopfler's music. And I don't know why. But I think it's the instruments he's using are quite... He's still around the electric guitar on it. And I think I prefer it where he went more acoustic. I like having an acoustic instrumentation with electric over the top when Mark does that. With this, I think it's very... I don't know what the word would be. It sounds quite modern for Mark. It's quite a modern sounding album. From what I've heard, that Punish the Monkey. Still sounds good. Still sounds good. I just prefer his more folky side. What do you guys reckon though? How many... Let me just quickly see another thing as well. Mark Knopfler albums in order. Golden Heart, Sailing to Philadelphia, The Ragpicker's Dream, Shangri-La, Kill to Get Crimson, Get Lucky, Privateering, Tracker, Down the Road, Wherever. Holy man, he's done loads. I think the one I've definitely heard the most is Privateering. But we've got a long way to go on this Mark Knopfler journey, guys. So... if you're a Mark Knopfler lover and you like my reactions to him, then we're in for a treat. Let's just quickly, one more thing. Let me see what albums, what songs are on Golden Heart. So it's 14 tracks on it. Darling Pretty, Imelda, Golden Heart, No Can Do, Vic and Ray, Don't You Get It, A Night Somewhere Long Ago I Know, Cannibals I Know. That's a good one, that. I think that's very underestimated. Je suis de Sol, I know that. Rudiger, that's about one of those fans who was quite psychotic. I know a good few songs on this one. He definitely went folk as he got older though. I prefer his most like recent stuff. Privateering, I know it's like 10 years old or whatever. But those kind of songs to me are just on a level. I think Privateering's my favourite from what I know up to now. But we've got a long way to go, so who knows. But if you've enjoyed this video, guys, you know what to do. Let me know in the comments what you want me to check out. If you want to request a song, you can do that. Hit the like button, subscribe, and until next time, peace out.
Blue, Raygo blue, Raygo blue, yeah, Raygo blue.
Welcome. to my Patreon. I thought today we'd react to do some exclusive stuff, you know what I mean, for you little legends only. I want you guys to tell me if this song sucks. If it does, it's gone forever.
Joe's seen something he likes. Call it
Me
the old
like
squatting up bosh.